What's up, y'all? It's me, Alice Sage, with Rise With Me. And of course, y'all know I'm coming back with another word. Alright, y'all. What's been coming out is new stuff, journeys and stuff that individuals are going on. Well, of course, the divine was talking to me about love. People use the word love in ways that's reckless. With no tact. Like the word love does not hold power. The same. Now y'all see how that sage is burning. Take a lot of sage to talk about love. 5 of Cups. A lot of y'all coming out of the cold. And y'all are learning to wield that sword of what is true, T-R-U-E, to you. Now, divine saying, just don't get the big head. Get the big head. Because I'm telling you, divine is in the process of bestowing so much upon so many of us. I mean, I'm just keeping it 100. How stuff used to come in real slow. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Knight of Swords upright. One of the most fastest that there is. Basically, that it is. So, when stuff was coming in slow for you, it's getting ready to start coming in faster. Now, the only thing about that, I'm gonna need y'all to really, really, really know and pay attention. Number 1, stay positive. Alright? Number 2, different levels, different devils. Just know that it don't get easier now. It gets easier as your faith becomes stronger. And your faith in knowing who you are as an individual. And then who you are as a collective. Now, some of y'all getting away from the Empress in reverse. Some of y'all see how the Knight of Swords get pew. So y'all get the hell away from those divine, those karmic divine feminines. Those energies. The ones who act like they the shit, but really ain't shit. Them the ones that y'all getting away from. Even within your own self. Ooh. Because the only way to own yourself is to keep eye on yourself. Ooh, did you catch that one? Y'all gonna love my book because it's in my book, That is copyrighted now. I'm just deciding when I am going to release it. So anybody who hums over here and gets information and stuff and takes it to their own place, fine. But my lawyers will be coming. I just had to put that out there. See, one thing I learned upon this journey of the dark night of the soul is how to cover myself. Queen of Wands against, and this is what y'all getting ready to learn, against those who will bring harm to me. by any means necessary. Cause me, I'm gonna keep mine 100 over here. Cause I wield that sword that is true. Now, some may be knights, but that don't matter. Because when you are the knight of swords, you royalty. You ain't just any kind of knight, like in some of the other suits. In this suit, you are of royalty. You are of honor, and you are held by a different code of context. But yet, in the same context, you realize you ain't perfect neither. And you ain't trying to be nothing that you ain't. But yet, you know who you are, you know whose you are, and you know whom you are. I'm just saying. And that's where y'all headed. I mean, straight up, that's where y'all are headed. Where y'all can protect yourselves against this type of energy that will come at you and try to hurt you and don't even know you. I'm just saying. So, but you, because you see, you wield that sword of truth, of what's true, it ain't nothing that's going to come on you that you can't handle. Why? Because judgment has been rendered. So, anybody who brings this to you from this point on in your life has to face judgment. Because you was just a page before going through the test. See, somebody don't want their word to get out, but it's coming out. You was a page before. Remember y'all used to have your little tea parties and stuff? You was just a page. You done grown now. Some of you knights, some of you kings, some of you queens, some of you pages, some of you hear what you hear, some of you emperors and empresses. But you're just now graduating to those levels. And even when you get in those levels, you really got to watch yourself then. So just keep a positive mind. But don't ever forget where you came from. Don't ever act like you better than somebody else. Because you ain't no better than nobody else. You just make different choices. Because if I go out here and I hurt one of y'all, I'm hurting myself. I'm just saying. Am I perfect? Hell no. No. I cussed, I didn't curse. So if you can't take that, I don't know what to tell you, because people out here cursing people all the time, every time they open up their mouth. The magician. The divine is really pushing this forward. That there are going to be those that come for you. Never ever do stuff in a way to hurt another. Protect yourself. But be careful with what you do. Now I'm telling you, anybody who sits as a high priest or a high priestess, they have been on both ends. The giving and the receiving. Don't ever let anybody tell you any different. But the difference between the light and the dark, and there must be a balance, is that the true ones, they know that all life is precious. Even the life that sustains them. Did you catch that? Well, anyway, the divine is pushing it forward. That there are going to be many that will come after you in this. It's already happened to you. So what make you feel like just because you graduate and go on to a different level that things will still be the same? Just different levels. With different devils. I mean, it's just that cut and dry. Because you're here for a reason. You just got to know who you are. But I'm going to tell you like this. This one right here truly holds the power. I need you to look at that. That's in the upright now. Over here, the magician. Look at that orb that's up there. Look how lava flows through her. I'm just saying. Everything you throw at her gonna get burnt anyway. That's when she in the upright. In the reverse, you can be taken down one way or the other. I'm just keeping it 100. You're no longer being left out in the cold. You coming into your own where you can be in the upright. You're learning to master your tools now. Some of you learning how to use your tools, but never abuse your tools. Did you catch that? Seven of Pentacles. You ain't working on what don't need to be worked on no more. Period. For some of you, that means yes, there are going to be broken homes. A different way of doing things. But in all things, you gotta have strength. And some of you thinking that you don't have strength, but you do. You do. Keep a positive mindset, and that's what the divine is keep saying. Keep a positive mindset. Sometimes it's just got to be you and the Most High. But don't ever, ever, ever forget where you came from. Don't ever. Three of Swords. A lot of y'all coming out of heartache and pain. Now you're getting ready to truly gain. The divine is giving you the tools. You just got to learn how to use them, not misuse them. The divine keeps stressing it. The choice has been made. Love is in reverse, and y'all know if it's in reverse, I will not rehearse. The choice has been made, whether for your good or for your bad, but the choice has been made. And you know who ultimately made the choice? You did. So now you can do a standing ovation. Either way. Because you are the one that is manifesting your life. You. Now you got to keep a positive mindset. You got to. The divine is getting you to a place where you don't have to be defensive. See? Y'all tired of living that life where you just got to be defensive. Now, like I said, don't be no damn fool. Different levels, different devils. You ain't got to be defensive. But you ain't got to be a damn fool, either. I cussed, I didn't curse. Did you catch that? The Chariot. Some of y'all gonna refuse to move forward. And some of those that had the bullshit with you, they're not going to be able to move forward with you. Because you know who you are now, and you are manifesting. Y'all keep seeing me shuffle these cards, and y'all see this card keep coming out. The divine is pushing it home that you are the ones that are manifesting your own life. Nobody but you. So a man thinketh, so is he. While you're manifesting, you're no longer going to go rushing in. But you ain't going to sit on the dock of the bay and watch the tide roll away neither when you need to be up moving neither. You're no longer going to juggle your fate. You no longer gonna juggle your livelihood. Y'all see that rabbit right there? Livelihood. You ain't gonna juggle your livelihood anymore. Because a lot of you have learned or in the process of learning how to be happy within the self. And when you are happy within the self, then you can get with somebody and be happy with them, not by them. Ooh. Now that's a big difference. And this is what we're going to lead is. This can beat this when this is in reverse. All right? We're going to flip it. It's funny how that just happened. I love it. Divine is, woo, divine, I love you. You never cease to amaze me. But when the Empress, whoo, when that divine feminine is in the upright, the Empress, whether male or female, but when that energy is in the upright, and you standing in the Queen of Wands, if you the magician in reverse, and y'all know if it's in reverse, I will not rehearse, then you will lose the battle. Vice versa. Vice versa. If you are the magician in the upright, and you're coming up against the false empress, the femme fatale, as I hear some of them call, that old ratchet being that's in that Queen of Wands, that one is doing that hoodoo, voodoo stuff that's against someone, cursing someone, then confirmation, then you can't win against the magician in the upright. Do y'all see how it works? You may think that you're winning, but when the final judgment is rendered, you ain't gonna win. Because then that lava is flowing into you instead of away from you. So you burning your own fucking self up. I'm just saying. So choose. Choose. Y'all coming. Y'all, like I said, a month ago, there was a graduation. Y'all remember that? The new start is here now. It is upon us. What you gonna manifest? What are you going to manifest with your brand new life? If you're on the ugly end, you can make it better. If you're on the, what people call righteous end,